The 80th book that I read in 2023 and that I want to do a short critique on in this video is Flannery O'Connor's Mystery and Manners. Occasional prose selected and edited by Sally and Robert Fitzgerald, her very good friends. This is a terrific book if you like Flannery O'Connor. I have read all of her fiction, and so I thought, let's try some of her nonfiction. And, you know, her fiction is funny, but the humor is sometimes tough to get to. I always have trouble teaching O'Connor to my high school students because it's so difficult to see the humor in her stories. I think that they just lack the life experience to understand the sarcasm and the irony that's located within the fiction. Her humor in her prose is much more obvious. This made me laugh out loud several times. The book is divided into six sections. The first section is very short. It's about her chicken that she got to walk backwards as a child, and the news, television news, sent people down to record it. It was a very funny story. The second section is about writing Southern fiction. The third section is about writing fiction in general. And then after that, it kind of dips a little bit. The fourth section is on teaching fiction, and her ideas about high school English teachers are, I can't help but take a little bit of offense to them. She doesn't have a very high opinion of high school English teachers. I know that's common amongst professors, but her ideas are just a little austere. Perhaps they weren't in the 1950s, but they certainly are now. Chapter 5 was very boring to me. It's about Catholicism and writing stories that are true to Catholic belief. I'm not Catholic, and I don't really search for those things in her writing. I search for religion and I search for grace in her fiction, but Catholicism specifically, I do not look for. So the book took a little bit of a dip there, and then section 6 is an introduction to a memoir of Mary Ann, which also didn't really appeal to me. But the first 4 chapters are really solid, and I do highly recommend. Again, if you've read O'Connor and you know O'Connor well, this is a great book and a great supplement to help you understand her fiction. It took about 6 hours to read this book, and I would give it an A-.